everybody, it's your girl Sophie Soph back here on Sophia's Football Talk to do a little bit of a Champions League preview as we're finally back. It's a bit mad that, you know what? I believe 2 weeks ago we had the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and now tomorrow we're going to be having the semifinal, first leg of the semifinal of the Champions League. We're going to be watching Bayern versus Real Madrid, which will be, I think it's going to be a really good game. And then as well on the other side on Wednesday will be Dortmund versus PSG. And I think both of these games are going to be some cracking games, and I cannot wait. We might potentially be joined by the Bayern view a little bit later. We'll see. But either way, make sure you give this video here a big thumbs up. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Alright, we're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen, shall we? Big up to my guy Seek. Hope you're doing well, Seek. Hope you are doing well, Seek TV. Big up to you, brother. Big up to you. Yeah. So I did take out my braids yesterday, so we're just rocking au natural at least until June. At least until June. But hey, let's talk about the nitty gritty. I did obviously, I think after the Champions League quarterfinal, I did do a review where I talked about kind of like potentially my early prediction already then. I still have a feeling that maybe if we start off with the Bayern Real Madrid game, I think I still am leaning towards just believing that Bayern might do something. But you know what? You never know. You never know. Because Bayern will be facing Real Madrid tomorrow, late night. We have like a bank holiday here in Norway on Wednesday. So I'm actually able to do a live reaction straight after the game tomorrow. So really gassed about that. I think it's going to be a cracking game. Obviously, it's going to be at the Allianz Arena. So starting off first leg in Bayern Munich's or at Bayern Munich's ground. Musiala wasn't available for the past game in the weekend, but back in training ahead of the game tomorrow. So he'll be featuring. Thomas Tuchel in the press conference, I just read, the quotes, but he was saying Serge Gnabry, I don't know when, I don't know how, but he will score tomorrow. He might be right. He might be right. Tchouaméni is back in action after receiving a, obviously, yellow card in the first leg of the uh, match between Man City and Real Madrid. So he missed the second leg, but he'll be back for tomorrow's game, and he will feature, is what Ancelotti already mentioned. Real Madrid, they're doing their thing. As things stands, winning the league, La Liga, could they maybe potentially do a double by getting the Champions League as well? Maybe. That can happen. I would definitely say, let's be honest, the big favorites for this game is 100%, of course, Real Madrid. They're definitely the favorites for the game against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has been a bit all over the place, but they've still been getting the job done. That's the most important thing. I just still have a feeling, even though second leg will be, meaning next week, will be at the Bernabeu, there's something in me. I don't know. There's no really rhyme or reason behind me thinking that it's going to be Bayern who goes through. No reason. I said, but Bayern was going to go through against Arsenal. I was right. This one, I still think Bayern might do it. And I know the Champions League heritage. Do not get twisted. The Champions League heritage, I mean, to be honest, for both teams is there, but Real Madrid will edge it way more. But I just there's something in me subconsciously, or maybe even consciously, maybe potentially, that says in my head that Real Madrid is going to do it. But I'm predicting the first leg will be 2-2. And it'll be, of course, interesting to see the second leg. But first leg, I definitely think it's going to be Bayern. And we'll, of course, do preview again for the second leg next Monday. But right now, I'm focusing on the first leg. I think it's going to be 2-2. I was correct with it being a draw for both Real Madrid and Man City. I wasn't exactly, obviously it was 3-3, but I did say like it's going to be a draw. And the same with, I believe also the same with Bayern and Arsenal. I'm pretty sure I also said it was going to be a draw then. I think I did. Either way, though, this one, I'm going to say 2-2. Am I super confident? No. No. But I'm just a neutral. I mean, whoever goes through doesn't really bother me. But I don't want to. There's no. Harry Kane doing wonderfully individually with what he's offering in terms of the goals and the goal contributions. So it's like, surely you can't be bringing up all those good numbers and not get yourself a trophy. Like, I want to see. I like Harry Kane, and I want to see him lift that Champions League trophy. I actually really do. I want to see Harry Kane lift the Champions League trophy. Pick up Jordan. Hope you're doing well. I do. I am not gonna lie. There's something in me that wants that to happen. Like, why not? You know? Why? Why not? It can be vibes. It could be vibes. So I hope it can happen, but I have no issue with seeing Real Madrid get their 15th as well. I actually have no issue with that. Whoever gets it deserves it at this point. But once again, remember me saying, I think Bayern might do it. And if Bayern go through past Real Madrid, they're winning the whole thing, in my opinion. I almost feel like it's kind of written that it could maybe be a Bayern Dortmund final again. Because as what the Bayern view said in the quarterfinal review that we did about 2 weeks ago, he did mention that last time when Bayern and Dortmund, the final they had back in 2013 and Bayern won it, that was actually at Wembley. And this Champions League will also be at Wembley. And Dortmund and Bayern Munich are on both of their ends. So they could potentially face each other in the final. That's why I'm predicting it's going to be a Bayern Dortmund final and Bayern will edge it again. I think so. I just have a feeling. And that's about that. But then again, it could be actually quite fire to see maybe a Real Madrid and PSG final. That could also be pretty dope. I wouldn't even mind that by any means. I think that can also be pretty insane if we see that. So you never know. You never know. You never know. Indeed, you never know. So that can happen. Whether or not it will is a different story for a different day, but it could. And that would be the interesting part, is that it could happen. So we just have to, of course, wait and see with that, I guess. But yeah, let's maybe move on to the Dortmund PSG game. We're not going to be here forever. That game obviously is going to be at Dortmund's ground. And by the way, to those of you watching, make sure you get the likes up. And of course, also do indeed get your predictions as well for both of the games. If you watch this on the replay, get your predictions down below. Get your predictions. Get on it. That's all I'm going to say. Get on it. Okay? Get on it. That is all I am going to say. With Dortmund and PSG, like I said, at Dortmund's ground, I believe Dortmund got slapped up. Did they get slapped up? Was it Frankfurt? Can't remember who it was. Like James Sancho scored early on in that game, but they still got slapped to like 4-1, I think. I think that's the case. Could be wrong. Let me see here. Wait, that was on Saturday. Yep, 4 Leipzig. Damn. Right now, Dortmund is, where are they in the league? I think they might be fifth or sixth. Fifth, actually. So, yeah, they're like 5 points behind Leipzig to get a fourth spot. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it. I think it's going to be Europa League for Dortmund, unfortunately. I think it's going to be Europa League for Dortmund, unfortunately. But can they potentially do something against PSG? I think so. I think so. The thing is though, I'm gonna say I think at home on Wednesday, as it is going to be at Dortmund's ground, I think Dortmund will win 2-1. But PSG probably will make it even difficult once they go back to PSG's ground on the second leg next Tuesday. So that's the thing. But then again, there's so many other games where I kind of have been a bit, I haven't really fully, I'm not going to say I haven't fully been backing Dortmund. It's been more so like I've been kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. I completely lost the word. I have it in my head, but I just can't seem to think about it. But either way, what I was saying was, I think with Dortmund, they could show up, they could do it, and I think it's going to be a really good game. I mean, I just realized they were in the same actually group when in the Champions League. They were in the same group as Newcastle and AC Milan, and we all already know Newcastle finished bottom of the group. AC Milan went straight to Europa League. And then Dortmund finished top of the group while PSG was second. And here they are facing each other again in the semifinal. And Dortmund surprised me. I think I didn't even really, can't remember, but I don't think I predicted them to go through from the group. But here we are, all the way to the semifinal, and now facing PSG again. So the fact that they've already faced each other, I just want to see how did those two games end last time. I think maybe PSG potentially lost one of the games, but okay, wait. It was when it was 1-1. Yeah, one of the games they did. Actually, looks to be that PSG kind of have a little bit of the upper hand. They're won against them at least twice from all of the times they've met each other. So, I still think that Dortmund could do something, but PSG they ain't gonna make it easy. They ain't gonna make it easy whatsoever. Big up Romy One Kenobi. Hope you're doing well. I'm just talking about the Dortmund PSG game. Earlier on, I was talking about the Bayern Real Madrid game, and I did say, to be honest, I have no issue with whoever goes through, but I have a feeling that Bayern might do it. I kind of want to see Harry Kane lift it, I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see it. I might want to need that to happen, you know what I'm saying? Imagine him getting a Champions League, and on his way to get it, he dunked on Arsenal's head. That's kind of funny, That is kind of funny. And that's not something that I would have any problems with whatsoever. Nada. No bueno. I'll be okay with that. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. 100%. I'll be okay with that. Kane will break out in a rash if he lifted silver. That is funny. That is funny, actually. Imagine that. Nah, really, you know what? We need to see that happen though. I need to see Harry. This is gonna sound mad, but I need to see Hurricane's armpits. When we be seeing people's armpits, that's when they're celebrating. They've lifted a trophy. That's that's the occasion where you see somebody's armpit, right? We need to see Hurricane's armpit. Maybe not you, Romy One Kenobi, but I need that to happen. Just once. Can't be You gonna get leave Spurs. And then, oh God, I bet the man shaves his armpits. He might. He might. And you know what? You do you. We do not discriminate over here on Sophia's Football Talk. I tell you that much. We do not. But yeah, like I said, with Dortmund PSG, I think Dortmund will win the first leg. Second leg, I'm not sure. But we'll talk about that for the next preview next Monday to preview the second leg, because this is more so we talk about the first leg. And to repeat, with Bayern Real Madrid, I think it's going to be 2-2. That is actually my prediction for both. Dortmund looking tasty, can't let. I hear you. I think these games are gonna go into the history books. I think we're gonna be like, whoa, remember those two games? I think we'll be looking back and be like, wow, real talk. I could be wrong, but I just have a feeling, especially when it comes to the thing is though, with Bayern Real Madrid, on paper should be a cracking good game. But you never know. With Dortmund PSG, I think that can also be a very good game. Yes, we saw them in the group where where last time they met each other it was 1-1. Before that, I believe it was 2-0 to PSG. But right now, they got to show up, you know? Owen Kenobi says, our back is flat, no booty, just iron board settings sometimes. Oh, okay. There's no junk in the trunk, is what you're telling me, right? No junk in the trunk, right? No junk in the trunk. We do like some junk in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I think there's going to be some cracking games. And whoever gets. Imagine, the thing is, though, PSG, we could potentially get to. Just clocked. There will be a chance of it being either somebody that's won it before or somebody that's never won it before, because I know with PSG, they've never won it before. Dortmund won the Champions League win. Wait. Oh, Dortmund won it back in '97. Ah, actually, they won it back. I was 2 years old. They won it back in '97. So technically, the only from the remaining four that we have, PSG is the only team that hasn't won the Champions League. That's quite interesting that they still haven't won it. They were close when close and close. Technically, the game just ended 1-0 with Kuman back in 2020, the COVID season, I like to call it. But since then, they haven't really been amongst it fully. Kind of gone out in the quarterfinals, maybe semifinals here and there. But now they're here in the semifinals. I don't think it's going to be PSG. I definitely don't think PSG will do it, in my opinion. I just don't. I just don't. No junk, so we don't need to be worried about hoarding. That's funny. Bayern keep hitting us on Carvajal's side. It'll be a long night. Yep. Carvajal, imagine him getting himself an early yellow card. It'll be difficult. But it'll be interesting to see like how I think the matchup will be pretty dope for sure. We have, Kamavinga stepping in. And like we talked about earlier, Tchouaméni will be starting. Important that he's back. Rudiger has been exceptional, especially in that Man City game, blocking up Ulam twice. Wow. Vinny, you keep doing you. Bellingham, in both of those legs between, against Man City, being a little bit, I don't want to say anonymous, but like we wanted you to step up a little bit more because we know you can do that. Like we saw you in the, El Clasico the other, was it a week and a half ago now? So he can do it. but you just kind of need to make sure that you do it again, in the big occasions, as we know you can do, of course. But it, it, it's in, it'll be very important that some of these players, of course, step up. With Bayern, you need a Harry Kane, of course, to be on it. Jamal Musiala needs to be on it. Kimmich needs to be on it. Neuer, hey, still gotta be on it. Players gotta be on it. Serge Gnabry, Sane, you gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. Will Dyer start again? Probably. I feel bad for Kimmich. Kimmich, come over to Manchester United, brother. I was about to say something wild, but we're not going to do that. Konobi says, I'll start. Arda, the guy is cooking. Then you have Jude just cruising. We will win the midfield battle. I think you'll have the better midfield for sure. 100%. I think that'll be the case. I mean, Arda Güler, that kid is, he got potential. He got potential, right? And he's been wanting to get more game time, and I get it. I get it. Do you think, though, Romeo Kenobi, that he might potentially go on loan next season? Or do you think that Ancelotti will start to play him a lot more, slowly integrating more and more into the team? That's a question for you and to the rest of the Real Madrid fans, whoever's watching. Let me know. We leave too much space at the back. Kane and Musiala will love it. I think so, too. The thing is, though, I think both teams will be having moments where they can really take advantage, or they should be. Whether or not they do is another story for another day. But I think it will be very, very fascinating to see how this goes and how this mashup ends up ending up tomorrow. That's, you know what I mean. Carlos says he isn't leaving, but a loan I think will help. Yeah, I don't think he will be sold. I'm thinking like maybe a loan could be something, either for another club in La Liga, or it goes to maybe an Italian. I don't know, but to get some more game time, because the kid is very young. How old is Arda Güler? He is 19 years old. I'm glad. Why did I think he was a bit younger? He's 19. My God, born in 2005. I'm like 10 years older than him. He's a baby. He is a baby. Literally a baby. But yeah, I think we have to, of course, like I said, wait and see how these two games take place in a way. But I think we're going to end it at that. I didn't want this to be the longest preview, because it's not really that much to talk about. I think it'll be more to talk about for the second leg next week for sure. Ahead of the second leg. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow to do a live reaction straight after the Bayern Real Madrid game. So make sure that you're there and have on the notification bell button after you subscribed, of course, so that you do not miss out on when we're live next. Okay? Women Kenobi said, I wish Endrick was 18 now because I need that smoke. I hear it. I hear it. I mean, Real Madrid they got a bright future ahead with some of these youngsters. I'm just saying. I think sooner or later, y'all are gonna see a treble. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that once Ancelotti leaves, you get Xabi Alonso for the 25-26 season. In 2026, you're winning a treble. You heard it here first. Real Madrid will be winning a treble in 2026. If they get Xabi Alonso, if Mbappe is there as well, Alonso Davies may potentially, that winning a treble. You heard it here first. Real Madrid is winning a treble in 2026. In 2 years from now, you got yourself a treble. You're welcome. Pick up Dark Crow. We're just about to head out. Romy won't know. I just have a feeling. Sometimes my feeling can be right. My intuition can be right. Sometimes it can be wrong. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit. Right? Literally. And that's kind of We saw that against Man United and Burnley the other day. It was not on it. But sometimes it be on it. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to end it here. Like, subscribe, share if you watch this on a replay. And even if you watched this now but you didn't get to give your predictions, let me know after the video in the comment section. Give me your score predictions, all of it. Okay? And I will be back tomorrow straight after the game to react, to do a review of the Bayern Real Madrid game. And I'll do a review of the Dortmund PSG game. That'll be on Thursday instead. Or no, I'm lying. That will actually be on Wednesday straight after the game as well, but a bit shorter one. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Sophie's out. Make sure you check out the community tab for the next content coming this week. Glory, glory, Man United, and Forza Inter. Bye-bye.